welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Inner Sanctum. In this episode, we have a look in depth at the last 10 games of the season and assess our chances of finishing in those coveted Champions League positions. So let's go. So we'll start with the 3 games this episode. There are only 3 games left for the month of March, so we are really coming to the crunch time of the season here, and we've got Manchester City from Villa Park. We have a reasonable record against Manchester City, so I fancy our chances to maybe get at least a point from that game. After that, we face an away trip to Middlesborough, and to finish off the episode today, we face West Ham United away. So that's another tough little fixture for us there. West Ham have some really good talented players, so we will have to bring our A game for all 3 of these games, but you would be hoping for a minimum of 3 points. After that, in the next episode, we'll play Crystal Palace at home. Again, we've got a very good record over Crystal Palace this season. We've scored multiple goals against them, so there is no reason that we can't get another 3 points there. After that, we travel to West Bromwich Albion. Always a tough place to go and get a point. You've got to score early there. We have to go to West Bromwich Albion with an attacking mindset as well. And after that, we have a real tough one against Liverpool, but it is at Villa Park. We do have a pretty good home record. We do travel well as well. There is a reason we are in the top 4, and that is because we have played really good football both home and away this season. Liverpool, they can be a little bit tricky. They have a lot of really good players. Players like Coutinho and even Benteke can really get under your skin. So that's going to be a really tough game towards the end of the season as well. And then we face their neighbours, Everton, just a week later, and that is at Goodison Park as well. So this is going to be a tough little run for us. It's going to be a tough little month, the month of April. We've got Everton, Liverpool, West Brom and Crystal Palace. And then we move on to the final 3 games of the season. Of course, Manchester United, they're right up there. They're really big time contenders for the title this year, if they can gain some ground on Chelsea, of course. That is going to be a very difficult game at home. This one could potentially be crucial for us to stay within the top 4. Sunderland, second last game of the season. There's a potential that they'll be fighting for their lives as well, so they're going to bring something to the table. And then we'll finish off away at Leicester City. Now, this is a team that can throw anything at you, but we do have, as part of our team, 2 of their best players in Jamie Vardy and Riyad Mahrez. We need to pick up 3 points in the games that we should be picking up 3 points in. And if we can do that, and we can win the games we should be, then we should be right in the hunt for Champions League. So that's going to do it for the Inner Sanctum in this episode. We've already gone through the games in this episode, but don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you're new. But for now, let's head to the first game of the episode as we take on Manchester City. Aston Villa will have to see this as a major opportunity for a step in the right direction. They can potentially create some separation between 4th and 5th with 3 points here. Turn a 2-point gap into 5. Paul Pogba lines up alongside Yaya Toure as part of a star-studded lineup for Manchester City that will look to break down the best defensive team in the league, Aston Villa, on a rainy afternoon in Birmingham. It's not Aston Villa's ideal starting 11, but they start with Origi up front. Townsend and Jordan Ibe will start in the wide positions. Cataldi Vertu and Idrissa Gana make up a midfield decimated by the injury of Johan Cabaye, who will miss the next month of football. As we have a look at this Manchester City lineup, Aguero and Lacazette up front, Nasri, Pogba, Toure, De Bruyne in the midfield, and is arguably one of the best teams in the world on paper. Origi used his strength really well, put a hard ball through. It's Idrissa Gana. Oh, what a save from Joe Hart early. Lacazette looks up. It's Zabaleta who's made his way forward. Oh, and he's hit that off the post. And now it's Toure. Little ball, and it's taken by Butland. His ball is intercepted by Cataldi. It falls to Vertu, who puts it wide. Brilliant defence here from Aston Villa. And here's Vertu. Now he's got the runner here in Townsend. Townsend, he's left De Bruyne standing. Townsend's ball's very dangerous. Oh, Garner hit it straight at Hart. That was a big chance. He'll take him on. He's a brave young man. Delph took it off him though. Here's a chance for Raheem Sterling. Sterling, it's now Nasri. It's Kun Aguero! What an extraordinary finish from Kun Aguero! And it's one moment of brilliance. And Manchester City have the lead. One touch and then on to the left. And he buries it in the top right-hand corner of the net. It only takes one. And that is as good as it gets. City take the lead. It's 1-0. And Aston Villa, your heart breaks for them. They played so well. They couldn't quite break through. City defended well, but they only created one real opportunity, and it was taken with aplomb by Kun Aguero. And at full time, it's Aston Villa 0, Manchester City 1. Let's head to the next game of the episode. So Middlesborough have welcomed Lofty Heights getting Aston Villa. 6th place Aston Villa sit after a disappointing loss to Manchester City in the dying embers of the game. Middlesbrough sit a comfortable 12th. They'll be looking to advance that. Middlesbrough, they've got Kike up front. They've got Stuart Downing just behind him, former Aston Villa man. Carriol and Stuani will play in the wide positions. For Aston Villa, it's more of a full complement for Aston Villa. They've got Sane and Okore back in the defensive positions. Mika Richards and Jordan Amavi will be the fullbacks. Eric Dyer will play anchoring midfield. Took his man on the outside. Now it's still with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Alex made a good save. It's a sloppy game early, but it's fallen here to Kike. Kike, Downing, Clayton! And Middlesbrough have taken the lead. It was good build-up play. They were able to settle and get it under control. And they've managed to take the lead. It's a nice little ball here. And a one-touch pass from Stuart Downing. Excellent vision. Finds Clayton, who hits it on the volley. Straight through Jack Butland. There's not much he can do with power like that. It's 1-0. Vertu picks a pass here to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek's shot is saved brilliantly by Alex again. Puts the ball in. It's Loftus-Cheek. Oh, Alex with another brilliant save. Townsend on the inside. That was absolutely brilliant from Andros Townsend. He's being dragged, but Townsend's gone all the way. Another brilliant save from Alex. Now it's Amavi. So Jordan Amavi here. Some of the last roll of the dice sort of territory here for Villa. Amavi's cross is pretty good. It's Vardy. And another brilliant save from Alex. Oh, he has been the absolute MVP today. There's no one forward for Villa. Very, very unfortunate today, Aston Villa. They've gone down in a gut-wrenching 1-0 loss. Middlesbrough, thanks to that man, Alex. Absolutely extraordinary performance. And at full time, it's Middlesbrough 1, Aston Villa 0. A painful loss for the captain, Mika Richards. Let's move on to the next game. Well, the Bowling Ground will play host to a crucial clash for both of these teams. West Ham United looking to get back in the hunt for Europa League football. Aston Villa looking to maintain their grip on a top 4 spot after a couple of frustrating losses. The team for West Ham, they've got Enna Valencia up top with Lanzini, Jarvis Noble, Kiate and Amal Furtado in their midfield. Randolph is in goal. O'Brien, Reid, Clark and Hendry make up their back 4. For Aston Villa, a couple of changes. Danny Welbeck is one of the stalwarts up front. And Sinclair, Heel, Loftus-Cheek, Mahrez, Garner, Creswell, Okore, Sane, Richards and Jack Butland in goal. And now it's with Scott Sinclair. Sinclair's ball, expertly threaded through. It's Danny Welbeck. Oh, what a finish! Absolutely stunning finish from Danny Welbeck. And that is a man who is in form, ladies and gentlemen. A really good ball from Sinclair, threads the needle. But what an absolute bullet finish from Danny Welbeck. Right across Randolph's goal and bounces it in off the post. Aston Villa with a dream start here at West Ham. It's 1-0. Garner finds it to Carles Heel. Heel threads the needle. Creswell found Heel again. Oh, well done, Winston Reid, just to get a calf on it. It's still with Heel. Heel, Creswell, Welbeck. Oh, Randolph with a really good point-blank save. I don't think he knew much about it in the end. No, he did. That is a brilliant save. Valencia across. Noble. It's Kouyaté. Oh, what a brilliant save from Butland. Chance here, Loftus-Cheek. Now he's seen the run here of Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez on the inside and a good shot, but Randolph dove to his right and took it. Now Valencia's cross, it's pretty dangerous. It's towards Lanzini. Can he keep his feet? He does. It's still with Lanzini. On the inside, it's Noble. Little drop ball over the top. Oh, he's paying a penalty. Oh, it's absolutely devastating for Aston Villa. Can you believe it? Okore. It's going to be Noble and Butland. Can Noble pinch a point here? Mark Noble straight down the middle. And West Ham have pinched a point here at home. Incredibly fortunate penalty. I don't think there was much in it. It may have been for high boot. You can see the devastation from Jack Butland. Noble goes straight down the middle. Very gutsy penalty as well. And West Ham United have pinched a point right from under the nose of Aston Villa. It's 1-1. And it's heartbreak for Aston Villa. They controlled the game for such long spells. And a very contentious penalty right at the death has cost them their 3 points. They take one. And at full time, it's West Ham 1, Aston Villa 1. For Murph's YT13, thanks so much for watching. And I'll catch you on the next one.